Hello, everybody. Welcome to Legless In Lockdown. I lost my leg to diabetes, and why I'm trying to support Diabetes UK. This is a 24-hour comedy show, which means I'm going to have to be awake for 24 hours. If you are diabetic and you want to come on and challenge me to a game of who's got the best blood sugars, we can do it. At 6.9, can you beat it? If you're diabetic, do come on and have a go.
So I'm jealous of my friends who've got personal trainers. Oh, to go for a jog without having to borrow a pair.
We have a lovely interview coming up now, and it's the wonderful Rosie Jones.
Hello.
Hello. We've never met in the flesh before.
Why have we never met?
I mean,
Are you avoiding me?
I've been rumbled. I am very pleased to say that we've already raised £230. You are brilliant people. Please welcome the wonderful Short and Curly.
Hey!
Hi. Whoa! I've been murdered! If only I had a way of communicating that to everyone. Oh! Yes! So what's that?
Apart from watching two people have a breakdown. The wonderful Jeff Rowe. Hi, Jeff.
Hi, how you doing? Do you think we need to apologise that I'm not the bearded Cornish comedian Jethro?
Well, it's already been pointed out. Ian says, I once serenaded Jethro in Lawson. Well, that's very nice. I want to know how that went, Ian. What did you do? Did you sing him a song? Did you make him a lovely pasty? Please welcome and go crazy for Tony Cowards.
And for a little while, I was also the manager of a struggling boat shop. Had the genius idea of lowering the ceilings, and of course, immediately sales went through the roof.
This is a thing I'm calling the car pun game live.
Those forensic science puns really died a death.
Oh.
What do you call that genetic evidence? Dunno.
What do Charles Windsor's proctologist and forensic scientists have in common? They both have two fingerprints.
All the way from Ireland, it's Sean Hegarty.
Hey Colin.
Can I be honest? My cheeks are really hurting from laughing and smiling so much. I love the fact that you brought us into it as well.
Anyone who can make Denise Van Elton's cheeks ache.
Instantly when she said that, it took everything in my power not to go, that'll be the plastic surgery. But
I've got some improvisers with me now who are going to make up a story based on your suggestions. Say hello to Shane. Here's Shane. Hi.
Hey.
Rhiannon. Hello. Oh, yes. Thoughtful face.
I know we're not meant to go outdoors right now or anything, but we really need to check on your nan.
Oh, she'll be fine. She's super feisty. She's got good Wi-Fi in the cabin these days.
Please welcome to the stage. It's Ian Bowden.
You'll have to forgive me if I refer to my notes a bit, because I've got the same problem with comedy as I did as my job as a fabric salesman, and I keep forgetting my material.
Please welcome Matt Price.
How Cornish can one man be? Look, I've messed up with the camera. I thought. How's that? That's not a bad look, is it? It's like yeah. Hang on. You're gonna mess it up again. I can outdo you. You see, I'm a little bit camera shy, to be honest with you.
So we've been going 6 hours now. We've got a game show for you now. Ian McDonald, here he is.
Hi,
hello.
Colin. This is Buzzwords.
I did my first comedy gig in Glasgow. I ran onto the stage full of hope and joie de vivre and youthful exuberance, and come on the stage and said, "Hello, Glasgow. My name's Eamon Goodfellow and I'm a stand-up comedian." And a guy sitting in the front row said, "I think you'll find Pal we'll be the judge of that."
You know, when COVID-19 happened in Wishaw, the place looked exactly the same. The streets were deserted, there was loads of shuttered down shops, and there was a nice big queue of people standing outside the health centre with a persistent dry cough.
I'm a little picky. I have to say things like spelling the word "your" correctly and using the right form of "your." That's either, that's the difference between Netflix and chill, right? Like, there's never going to be any chill if you can't spell.
Like, I also like to tell people that I'm a bad Muslim. Like, I drink and I eat bacon occasionally. That's not really a joke, it's just a confession I like to do. So now you're all complicit in my crime.
So, I am joined by the wonderful Oxy!
Hello! And so basically my car had locked itself and the keys were in the car. And so I'm standing there in the pitch black. This car is just like stuck in the mud. And all I can hear is bah, bah, like sheep. I was thinking, I've got to get to the gig, man. If I don't get to the gig, Jeff Wayne won't book me again.
So please welcome onto the live stream, it's Dom Mackey!
Hello! I remember when I was first told I was autistic, because I have really hard hearing. So when the doctors first said I was autistic, I thought he meant I was a really good painter. Turns out, I have autism. I can't paint.
We are up to just under the £500 mark. We've got £494. I thought before we have Frizz on, we'll check the old sugar levels, and we will also take some insulin. Why not? Why not? Because it's not funny, Colin, and this is a comedy show? All right, well, I don't care. This is why you need to give money to Diabetes UK, so I can get some better equipment. So there's the little needle. Can you see that there? Right, in the side. It's like a shit version of Train Spotting. The Mother Superior coming in with a tray full of Mars bars. So please welcome Frizz Frizzle.
601, 601, 24601. Your time is up and your parole's begun. 601, 601, 24601. My name is Jean Valjean and I'm Javert.
Are we a fan of those? What about these? Do we like these? Yeah, no. And what about those? Do we like those? Oh, that's just a brief chat. That's a brief chat. That was a joke that Alicia Dixon didn't understand when I auditioned on Britain's Got Talent. I'll just leave that there. Hello, you want some puns? What would you like puns on? Travel. There's a state in America where everyone's singing about bad eye infections. Oh, glaucoma when the wicked. It's Chris Beatty.
Hello! It's been 3 years since I had a vasectomy. Just a quick bit about the procedure, so it's quite nerve-wracking. And like outside the clinic, I was just like completely petrified, like so scared to having it done that I nearly pulled out. That was ironic because that was why I was having it done.
Please welcome the fabulous Luke Benson. Is that true? Like in Australia, the insects could wrestle you to the ground.
Yeah. We had the sort of back light on, and there was a moth at the door. I genuinely opened it and let it in.
So I am doing this for Diabetes UK. I forgot to breathe then for ages, and I'm going to have to be awake for another 10 hours. So I keep forgetting to breathe. I keep forgetting to breathe. I'm so tired. Will you please welcome Jemimani?
When I wear a white shirt, I look like a walrus trying to crawl out the top of an igloo, just like Now, for the record, I researched that bit by going on YouTube and looking up a video called Walrus Sounds. So whatever this routine lacks in humor, it makes up for in education. Trust me.
You can also give to the thing that's going along there, justgiving.co.uk. Not co.uk, justgiving.com/let. Start again. And I want to say that I'm tired, but that would be an understatement right now. Okay, in the last 16 hours, wow, £600, that's where we're at, yeah. The Lego household is very excited. Please welcome Shaz Andrew!
Hello! For anyone suffering who's a diabetic, you have to have such a, regulated when you eat, if you inject, when you inject. So I think for people who are diabetic, who are used to routine, meditation would actually be quite easy for them because they're used to a structure.
It's Rob Thomas.
Hi, Colin. This story reminds me once of the time I was at the zoo and a monkey threw poo at me. And I shouted to the keeper, I said, "That chimp just threw poo at me." He said, "Actually, it's macaque." I know these keepers mimic animal behaviour, but come on, guys.
It's Richard Walford. Lovely to see you, and thank you for joining me.
Got my breakfast.
What have you got? What did you have?
I've got Cocoa Pops.
Oh, yeah.
But I put that in it, so it's not healthy. It's an IPA. I don't know.
Wow.
Try it yourself, kids.
We are up to a massive £780. Please welcome the wonderful, lovely Katie Seacombe.
Hello.
Arguably, half of the comics on here during the stream wouldn't be doing the style of comedy they're doing if it wasn't for things like the Goons.
The great thing about the Goons was that it was sheer unadulterated joy of living, and I think that's what it's all about. It wasn't satire in a sense, it was just basically, we're so glad we're not dead, we're so glad we're not dead. But what really sticks out above everything is the feeling of that sheer joyfulness of living. And I think that's what's so great about them, because they're still wonderful to listen to.
Please welcome Richard Pulsford.
Good morning.
It's Cat and Cat.
Yes.
I've actually got 3 kids, and I find it's almost like a weekly trip up to the local A&E, which is a bit embarrassing, first name terms and everything. And, it's quite hard to juggle the kids, but until I can perfect the juggling, they're just going to keep getting injured, I suppose.
My mum said she always knew that I was bisexual growing up, ever since I was a kid, which is why she dressed me in rainbow colours when she took me out. She knew how to rock a bye, baby.
Please welcome the wonderful Philip Simon.
Hello! We were a surprise set of parents. We weren't planning a family, it sort of just happened. Like my opening joke was always, our son was born premature, 3 years premature. And
drum roll, and we are up to £825. And please welcome Rob Roderick, aka Abandonment.
Nothing but love, man. I say that it's amazing. Running with the pugs, man. Running with Dalmatians. Yeah, I'm like, man, this is cool. Then my dude is like, did your dog do it? Number 2. I'm like, whoa, man, so much fun. He's like, bag that up. Let's go see mom. I'm like, listen, my friend, don't do that. This guy is a poo-based postman Pat.
You can guess from her stage name that she might have something in common with me. Please welcome to Legless in Lockdown, it's Legless Lauren.
Hiya mate, how's it going?
I have called this section Ask the Amputees Anything. Is missing a leg good for Halloween costumes? I love that.
I do it every year, mate.
Do you?
And I've done Saw the movie with like a saw a load of ketchup over the bathroom floor and a leg chained to the radiator. I've done Oscar Pistorius. I've done the Gingerbread Man. I got in the paper, but they wouldn't put the Oscar Pistorius one in. They cut that straight out, yeah.
It is the marvellous Julian Lee.
Hello, Tony. What's a film that always makes you cry?
As I've got older, more and more films just make me cry all the time.
I think you get more sensitive. I reckon I could probably cry at Texas Chainsaw Massacre now. I reckon like that point where I'd be like, Leatherface was so misunderstood. He was just a nice bloke.
We're going to do some puns. I hope you're okay with that.
I absolutely loved this giant squid-like sea monster. Oh, it was cracking.
I've invented a new sport, actually. It's where you go to set points in time using a car that travels at 88 miles an hour. It's DeLorean tearing.
Please welcome back to the stream. It's Adele Cliff.
So I'm going to do like a very mini version of a new podcast I'm developing that's called Thank You for Your Feedback. My guest today has been described as many things.
Rachel has an excellent facility for language. However, she tends to write rather silly essays in the belief that they are humorous and they are not indicative of her real ability. And that was my teacher in class 5.
Incredibly accurate work from your teacher there.
We are talking to a wonderful comedian now, Rob Coleman.
Yay!
How has lockdown been hair-wise for you? Has it been a nightmare?
Well, as you can tell from my to be fair, you know, given I am the comic who's renowned for having slightly wild hair, it's been a massive non-event, frankly, the lockdown hair scenario for me. You know, it's just like normal everyday hair life in the Coleman household.
It's going up, and we have £940. Oh my gosh. That's amazing, people. Please welcome to the stage, it's Ant McGinley.
Hello! I think the last time I saw you was, this long ago, maybe?
That is an impressive beard, Ant. I'll tell you that. Yeah. He's got his own profile on Facebook, that beard. The lovely George Leggo. Well done, Cole. Fantastic from the Legoland. You can go to sleep now. Well, I almost can, Dad. I've got another 6 minutes to go, and then I will sleep for an eternity. Let's have a look at the total. Let's refresh the page. How have we done? Oh my gosh. We have £1,040. Let's celebrate. 3, 2, 1. Oh! That was insane. It's been lovely. It's been emotional. And it's almost over. It is over. I bow out. Thank you so much, and I will see you again soon.